Guys, long time no chat. I have not filmed in like 4 months, I think. Like actually sat down and filmed a video. This is like my most recent one, most updated one, and I just want to sit down and do like a quarantine style makeup video, life update, some new products, stuff like that. I have some big news to share that I shared on my Instagram just in case y'all aren't following me on there or you didn't see it. And we are in like a quarantine lockdown, so I figured we would do like a video kind of styled with that for makeup because I haven't left the house in so long and I'm getting real tired of it, honestly. And yeah, just try out some new makeup and sit down and chat. So if you want to see me use some new makeup quarantine style and listen to me basically talk about my life for 20 minutes, and please keep on watching. So I'm just gonna like put my hair up real quick because it's like really hot. Texas is already getting really hot this year, so I'm just gonna throw my hair up in like a little low something just so I can get out of my face. But yeah, how has like quarantine been where you are? Is it just as bad as it is here? Are you like ready to get out of the house already? I am. I'm so tired of sitting indoors. I've been indoors since they announced this, like our spring break, and then they extended our spring break for college classes another week. So I've been inside since mid-March, so about a month, and I haven't gone anywhere, and except like HEB and my boyfriend's house and like his mom's house, but like that's it. I haven't gone anywhere else. So I'm kind of just reaching my limit now and kind of just real tired, honestly. But I'm gonna zoom y'all in real quick and then go and get started, and then I'll just like talk through. Okay, so I did move. This is like my new beauty setup, and I want to do a full makeup room tour when I have some organizers coming in from a, like, I don't remember, it's an Australian based company, but my stepmom bought them for me for my birthday. So I want to do videos of those and then film the makeup like room tour. That way everything's organized and ready. But aside from that, I've been doing that. We've moved. I've unpacked everything. Everything's been going really well. Love the house. It is farther for me for school, but it's whatever. And then, you know, spring semester started. It's been okay. It's been an adjustment now since we've had a transition online, especially because I'm taking General Chemistry 2 and Bio 2. So that's been different because of the lab portions. They have moved the labs online as well. Luckily, I finished both labs this week. They finished earlier than normal classes, so I've been lucky enough to get those out of the way, and I'm just hoping that the semester grade-wise is still okay. I'm just worried about it because of the adjustments made online. Some of my professors aren't being very like gracious about it, and it's a little bit discouraging, honestly. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream in the shade Fair. This is new, and I figured I'm not gonna put on a full foundation because after this I'm literally probably gonna play Animal Crossing and do a workout. So I'm like, this is it. So I've never tried this before, so this is the first time, obviously. But yeah, it's just been like an adjustment and stuff with school, and I did register for fall semester and summer semester. I am taking summer classes, and my school has announced that summer classes will be online, which is totally fine because my summer classes I registered for were going to be online anyways because I did not want to drive up there any more than I have to. And like that didn't affect me at all, but now there's like speculation that fall could possibly be online, which I'm not okay with one bit because I am taking Organic 1 in the fall as well as Physics 1. And if you are a STEM major or pre-med, pre-health, pre-dentistry, whatever it is, or you're just taking Physics and Organic Chem for fun, which I would recommend, you would know that that is not courses that you would want to take online, nor are they really ever offered online. So I'm a little bit concerned. I really hope that's not the case because I'm really just wanting to get the fall semester moving and a grooving and treat it as if it was a normal fall semester because I really can't do the online. Not for those. I'm already struggling right now with chemistry. I feel like I honestly don't know what's going on anymore, and I am just trying to survive. That's how I feel about everything. I'm trying to survive. I had a professor that literally went, like, he ghosted us for like 2.5 weeks, and he just sent out an email last night. He's like, hey, here's all the stuff to do the next few weeks. I'm like, where were you the past 2 weeks? Because I, and me, as well as everybody else in group meetings, were like, has he said anything? Has anybody reached out to him? And I'm like, he hasn't said anything and no one's heard from him. So I sent him an email and was like, hey dude, like, come on, please, like, give us something here. I know it's hard for everybody with an adjustment and stuff, but you know, you're not the only one. I don't know. That's just my TED talk of things. But the other big news I did want to share, and this is pretty big news considering life's events going on. I celebrated my birthday during this. My birthday is April 6th. That was not, it was not fun. It was okay, but I couldn't see any family. I couldn't really do anything, obviously, so I spent the day at my boyfriend's mother's house and his house, and like, that was it, really. It wasn't anything fun. The celebration stuff will come after all of this is over with because I am also engaged. That happened on March 31st. So a few days for my birthday, and it was unexpected to say, well, okay. It was expected, but unexpected. So we were already talking about, you know, getting engaged this year, and like we went ring shopping very close to when he proposed. Like 2 weeks prior to when he proposed, we went ring shopping. And we went ring shopping before in the past, but it wasn't like serious ring shopping. Like, okay babe, let's pick out a ring now. I'm gonna try the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I know, like, where have I been the past like 3 years or so? But anyways, we've been ring shopping before, but we didn't go like legit ring shopping. It was more so like fun and games, like, oh, pick out what you like, and you know, maybe. But this is like, okay, like, we're going, this is it. We're, you know, we're not leaving here until you figure out one that you like. And we went in, we went to America's Diamond, and there was a ring on hold from the last time we went. And the last time we went was a few months ago. And it was a ring that I picked out that I loved then, and it was just, you know, everything I thought it would be and more. So he had it on hold, like the number and stuff, the style number, and we went back and we asked to see what was on hold. And I hated it. I did not like the ring it was. I didn't like the style it was. I didn't like the diamond cut. I didn't like anything about it. It was just too bulky for me. I didn't want a bulky ring. I wanted something very simplistic and just very like simple, soft, elegant. I didn't want like all this, not to say bling, but just a bunch of stuff. And if you were to ask Taylor when she was like 16, I wanted, you know, all of like the crisscross diamonds. I wanted diamonds everywhere, and it's just changed for me. I don't really like that anymore. I would prefer something a lot more simple, and that's what I, you know, went towards after we rolled that one out. They were like, okay, so what do you want? And I'm like, well, I love, you know, the simple band look, just one band with the little, like, I'm not good at diamond terminology, but it's, you know, the little like lifts that go up to the diamond that, like, you know, lift the diamond off the ring. I was like, that's all I want, really. I just want one big diamond in the center with a band, and that was it. And I looked at multiples of them and multiple different diamonds, and we were probably there for like an hour and a half, and I ended up finding the one, and it was perfect. The diamond was perfect. It was a perfect price point. It was cheaper than what he thought, which was like always a win, obviously. So I feel like this can, like, totally off topic, but I feel like this concealer is blending kind of weird. Maybe it's the L'Oreal thing underneath. But anyways, it was the one. I will do a close-up here in a second once I powder my face, but it was absolutely perfect. I knew it was the one because it was like no other ring compared, and I loved everything about it. Like every ring that I ever saved on Pinterest, I liked, anything like that. It was literally a resemblance of that ring. So I was like, this is it. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, that's like 100% it. This is what I want. I don't want anything else. So he was like, okay. So, you know, he told me to like leave and like look at stuff. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like looking at stuff, and he's like talking to the little like worker there at America's Diamond and doing whatever it is that he was doing. And then we left, and then 2 weeks later he proposed, and I'm gonna start powdering my face, and then I can kind of like go into detail about how that happened. But yeah, so 2 weeks later or so he proposed, and I think it was like the whole, his best friend from childhood got married March like 14th or 15th, and they're a year, he's a year younger than me, and she's I think a year older than him, because my fiance and I have a year apart. His birthday is April 11th, mine's April 6th. I turned 22, he turned 23. So I think them getting married kind of like put it in perspective for us, because we've been together 7 years on like February 17th is our wedding anniversary. Yeah, not yet. It's our normal anniversary. So we've been together 7 years, and although we may not be in the same place as everybody else, you know, working or house, or both of us working stuff, it was time, and we were both ready. Like, we hit a point where it's like, okay, we're ready. I'm using, or I just used, the Catrice Prime and Fine mattifying powder. I swear by this stuff. I've literally broken the lid. I've used it so much, and it's pretty dented. One of my favorite drugstore powders, and one of my favorite powders, as well as the Maybelline loose powder and the Cover FX loose powder. This is one of my favorites. So yeah, I think that like kind of pushed him to do it. And I've always told him, I was like, please, the only thing I ask when you do propose is to have a photographer there. That way the moments are captured. And I still look at those photos every day, you know, almost a month later, I still look at those photos. And I'm like, just please have a photographer there, and if it's possible, please have my nails done. And what are the odds he proposes during a freaking quarantine, and I literally can't get my nails done. I do dip, so I did this dip at home, and it's okay, it's my first try. But when I had my nails done then, they were like 2 weeks grown out, so they were getting pretty bad. So it was like, oh, they're not the cutest, like, you know, ring shots that you do or anything like that. Like, we're gonna have to redo some more engagement photos later on anyways. So anyways, he obviously had a photographer there, and if I remember, or if I can figure out how to insert photos of our like engagement thing, I will do that here as I'm talking or something. So he basically like planned it out really cute. We grew up in a small town, and he had one of our friends who does photography there text me, totally freaking random. It's been raining, like when this happened, it was raining for like 2 weeks or something. And it was one pretty day, and it was a Wednesday. And she texted me, she's like, hey, I just got new camera equipment, and I would love to do a shoot with y'all. We've been wanting to do a shoot with her since like Christmas, but he works EMS. So it's real hard with his schedule and my school schedule and stuff to like get a day and plan a day. So I was like, she was like, yeah, totally, it's free, like, come do it. I just want to test out some new equipment. So I was like, heck yeah, let's go. Like, I want photos taken of us all the time, and he knows I would never say no to that. So it was like perfect bait for him. So she said that like around 11:30, and then she's like, I want to do sunset photos. So it was like 6:30 by the time I got out there. I spent all day getting dressed. I don't know why I did this, but I shaved my legs. I self-tanned. I mean, now I look back, I'm glad I did it. I self-tanned, shaved my legs, curled my hair. I had a cute little white dress on, fitting. It was white too. And it was perfect. And we're driving out there, and like I said, we're from a small town, so he had the pictures taken in the small town, which is where we grew up, well, it is where we got engaged, where we met each other, where we started dating. Like, it was just so freaking cute. And it was funny because as we were driving there, we were talking about how it's crazy that we don't go out here anymore, and how different it's been. It almost feels like we never were out here, or we never went to school here, and it was just really weird. And he was like agreeing with me and talking about it, which I'm kind of like, you're taking part in this conversation? This is kind of weird. So I was already kind of like, this is odd. And then he's just like, I don't know, he was acting different. And we get out there, and he's like, you know, we're taking the photos, and I can tell like when he gets nervous. Now that I'm looking back at it, I had some signs. He sweats so much and so easily, and he was sweating, like sweating. The boy was sweating. And we were just like out there, and it was outdoors, and it was on this beautiful like treescape. Like I said, I will put photos if I can figure it out, if I can remember while I'm editing this. Editing Taylor, put photos. It was on this beautiful like treescape, and the lighting was beautiful, and she did some pictures prior to when he proposed, obviously, and I love those. And then she was like, hey, come over here, I want to do some like candid shots of you. So it was just photos of me, like myself, and then she had this beautiful like piece of wheat come through the lens, and it was just really pretty. While she was doing that, he was over there getting the ring box out, and he had the ring box tucked in his pants because it wouldn't fit in his boot. So the whole time we were driving there, he had the ring box in his pants. I never once noticed. I don't know how. He missed a loop on his belt loop. He didn't even do that the right way. Like, he was so nervous, and it was so cute. But he was doing that, and I literally never even looked over to him once. I never saw anything. So once that was done, the photographer told him to come over and like hold my hand. So there's like a photo of us holding hands like this, and that's when he started his speech. And like immediately he said, now I know I wouldn't bring you here for no reason. And I was kind of like, this is it, I know what's happening. And as soon as he said that, he like, my whole face lit up. There is a photo, and I will insert it, where I am just in complete shock and he's crying, and he couldn't even get through like 2 to 3 sentences without bawling his eyes out. And it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. 7 years of dating, the boy never cries. He's probably cried like 4 times in our whole 7 years, and he started bawling. He couldn't even get everything out that he wanted to say, and it was just the most special moment ever. Well, here, pause for a second. I'm gonna try this Morphe bronzer and contouring powder. I have it in the shade Vlogger. And we're just gonna try this. And if you're wondering what I put on my eyebrows, it's the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. I figured I'd just put some color in them real quick. But yeah, the photos and everything turned out so good. It was like the most perfect moment captured possible. And I just love it. And I'm just so happy. I don't care about anything. My whole dress could have had like dirt on it. I don't care. The photos are just perfect. The moment was perfect. And that's all that matters. But yeah, so that happened. And let me bronze this real fast, and then I can give y'all a better shot of the ring. Yeah, I've also, back to the dip thing. I started doing dip at home, and I'm okay at it. My first dip actually went a lot better than expected, but I got a nail drill off Amazon, and ew. Why is it doing that? This bronzer is like quite pigmented. But yeah, I got a nail drill off Amazon, so I've been kind of dabbling my way into this. I don't know how long this quarantine thing's gonna last, so I was like, I need to do my nails. They're gonna break, and I can't have that happen. They've grown out too much. So plus it'll save me $50 a month, or $100 a month, or whatever it is on nails. And I can do whatever color I want. I can do it however many times I want. I put freaking gemstones all over the suckers and not get charged extra. So that's where I'm at on that. I'm just kind of practicing and doing trial and error. But I'm going to do a little bit of the Essence Satin Blush in Satin Coral. I've been loving blush more recently, and I've been using this Wet n Wild like purple brush with it. So I'm gonna put that on, and then I'm gonna take a powder brush, I don't even know where that is, and kind of blend this together. That bronzer looks harsh. This on my end, it looks harsh. Okay, let me show y'all a shot of the ring. Okay, so this is what the ring looks like right here. I don't know any names of anything, so I don't know. But this is what it looks like. That's all I wanted. I just wanted like a thin band with a diamond sitting on top, and that is exactly what it is, and I love it. The diamonds do not go all the way around because I wanted it normal band like underneath and stuff for sizing purposes. So this is it. And then when we get married, I will have another band here soldered together, so it'll be 3. I'm honestly still in shock because we've been dating, like I said, for 7 years. So to go from calling each other like boyfriend, girlfriend for 7 years to now calling him like my fiance. Like, he introduced me to someone from his work the other day, and he was like, this is my fiance, and I'm like, whoa, this is weird. So it was just weird, but I'm gonna go with this CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. This is new. I love how like satisfying this clean green wand is, and I'm gonna stick it in here, and then it's gonna get completely black. But I've never tried this before, so I have to stop talking when I do this because I'm gonna poke myself in the eye. But it's kind of that silicone brush head. I definitely wouldn't say it's like clump crushing because it's literally clumping in this inner corner. So there's that for you, but it's okay. I mean, I definitely have other mascaras I like more, but oh, I put the mascara on. It's okay. It's not bad. It definitely added some good length though to my lashes, but I definitely wouldn't agree that it's like clump busting because it literally clumped. But yeah, so that is basically like my engagement story. It's perfect. We're planning to get married in the spring of May of 2022. That is when I'll be applying to medical school and taking the MCAT and all of that craziness. So it'll be an interesting time for sure. This is a pretty vulgar highlighter in the shade Shimmering Swan or Glow Up. 126 Glow Up, Shimmering Swan. I don't know. I'll link these products down below if I can find everything, but it's a really pretty highlighter. And then I haven't really quite also figured out, off topic, but my like situation. I have a really big window right here, so this is where all of this light is coming from. So I think I need to be turned a little bit more. I don't know. I need to look at that and kind of figure it out. But yeah, we're planning to get married May of 2022. So that gives me 2 years. I've literally already bought an Erin Condren wedding planner. And when this quarantine's over, we're going venue shopping because I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. And then I'm also thinking about doing like a workout program for the next year or so. Randa Kraba on Instagram. She runs a company, Power Her Fit, and they have amazing workouts. $50 a month, and you can do literally whatever you want. There's so many workouts to choose from. So I'm gonna do one tonight, see how I like it, and then go from there. But the results I've seen are phenomenal. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is what I need. So for lips, I'm gonna keep it real simple. I love these little things. I don't even know if these are made anymore, but if they are, I would get some more. They're the Revlon Color Burst Balm Stain. And this is in the shade 01 Honey. And I just like these, they're real natural. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're working with right now. I was gonna do my hair, but I mean, got quarantine hair going on. So like, what's the point? And I also cut bangs. You see these? I got bangs now. I haven't had bangs since like junior high, but they're not really bangs, they're cute bangs, because like when you put them up they look cute, you know, and like they curl cute and all that. So yeah, and my hair is like, thank God I got my hair done before this quarantine stuff and got like cut and dyed, so it actually looks good, because I can fix the nail thing but I can't fix the hair thing at home. So I need to quit rambling though. That'll be the end of this video. This is kind of what my face looks like. I hopefully kind of mentioned all the products, but it looks pretty good. That L'Oreal BB cream gave a lot more coverage than I thought it would actually. And it's pretty lightweight. It doesn't feel too heavy. I feel like the concealer though applied a little weird on top of it. So I don't know if I would use those two combos together, but overall it looks pretty good. Natural, nice quarantine makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry for being so MIA. I have another like declutter video that I'll be posting before this, and then this video will go up, and then I have like an empties video as well too, and then I will be caught up with all videos and everything will be like live, or I guess you could say live. But yeah, follow me on my Instagram. I always have it linked down below, or I have it down here in like the little social card. I literally post on there like every single day, and that's where I'm like most updated with stuff. If you want to keep up with me, that's where I'm posting. And then I'm hoping to get some vlogs or something of like, I want to do a day in the life as a PCT at work, because I do still work at my hospital job. I know the last vlog I showed y'all getting it, but like I'm still working at the hospital, and I would love to do a day in life video of that. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around, and I will be back with some more videos very soon. Bye guys.